Cross Street is a quiet corner in the leafy suburb of Newlands. Neighbors walk their dogs. Proud parents wheel their children on manicured sidewalks. And yards are mowed to absolute perfection. But behind the evergreen hedges, life is not what it seems. The suburb is the home of one woman, Jane Raphaely, who is responsible for more of her neighbors' pleasure than any woman in the country. All this might never have happened but for an astonishing chain of events. A loving family had been Jane Mullins's anchor for many years. Beautiful, witty, and very, very smart, Jane was faced with some intriguing choices. The right university, to be queen or commoner, and how best to spend her handsome quiz show winnings. And then there was the small question of the right choice of man, a husband who'd keep life on an even keel, someone who knew all the right steps to take.
I was sitting at a table in the refectory at LSE, and I was actually looking for a girlfriend. And, Jane pitched up, preceded by an enormous laugh that one could hear at the other end of the town, I think. And that was that.
And so, after a few years of courtship and a fairy tale wedding day, it was time to create a small empire. And although science would have us believe that men determine the sex of a child, Jane dug deeply into her gene pool. It was, like many of Jane's ambitious projects to come, a great success, a formula she saw no need to change, again and again. Life's path leads us in unexpected ways, and while she got to know her new family, there was the matter of her not-so-private life. Blessed with vision, albeit limited dress sense, the Naspers men who backed her knew they had backed a winner. And while they put her hat trick of daughters down to growing new readers, it was time for Jane to balance the scales. Adored and indulged, young Paul basked in the attention. Although it was not easy, he cheerfully met the challenge of being the youngest with a ready smile and good grace. Just as Fair Lady had become a best friend to South African women, Jane nurtured her own friendships, loved and lost some of those dear to her, but created bonds that were to last a lifetime.
She's the best friend a girl can have, and she's incredibly generous, not just with presents and knowing what to give and when to give, but she's generous with her time.
Lucky in love, lucky in friendship. It seemed uncanny that Jane might find it in business.
Michael always says you've got to have luck in life, and I think from my side that was certainly luck.
And timing, they say, is everything.
I think the thing about her is she's an in-the-moment type of person. So if she feels something, then she goes with that. And I think that's also why Oprah related to her.
The magical words came up where Jane said, "Listen, Oprah, if you come to South Africa, you'll make a difference."
I want to personally thank Jane Raphaely of Associated Magazines. Jane is the one who first proposed this idea to me. She came all the way over to the United States, had this beautiful presentation, and I still wasn't sure about it, and thought about it for 6 months, and then called Jane up and said, "I think now is the time."
Despite all the pressure, Jane never once unraveled.
Have you ever seen her lose it? I mean, she is so calm all the time. She never shouted at the children, but she always got them to do what she wanted in the end. She has a knack of making you do what she wants.
Jane definitely didn't rule with an iron fist or an iron rod. There was always a fair amount of give to negotiate.
She's never swatted them with a rolled up copy of Fair Lady.
Yeah, she never actually hit us with that horsewhip, but she tried. She couldn't catch us. She's never been a huge one for exercise.
Oh, sporty life, you must be joking.
Well, I mean, she is the Olympic world champion 3 times over. I mean, she competed in Seoul with the cell phone arm reach discipline. I mean, she's a model in this particular item.
Nothing. I've often said, Jane, why don't you go to the gym? And she says, no, my sport is just when I walk.
What sport? She's got no sporting life.
She's an incredibly passionate person, and she has this unbelievable energy that has lasted her all these years.
She anticipated things that a lot of people didn't anticipate.
She knows how to celebrate other people. I think that is the key to her success.
Oh, blimey, Liz, stop it. He's just killing herself. But, well, her most infuriating habit is being right. She's always right.
She phones you at whatever time, and then she doesn't say goodbye. She just says, blah, 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 click.
The pause before she speaks. The fact that she never greets you hello or goodbye when she picks up the phone.
Mom, are you even listening to me anymore? Mom, are you there? Would you mind not talking to 5 other people when you're on the phone with me? Mom!
Her brain is working on 17 different levels while she's talking to you.
Oh, yes. She is thinking about 4 things at once, always.
You've actually got to work bloody hard to keep up with her.
Did you hear me say bye? Tracy, she's just talking to her secretary.
Of all the famous faces to have crossed her path, past editors, those past their prime, princes, and former presidents, there is one man whose words she will always treasure.
Dear Jane, congratulations on reaching the very young age of 70. We hear that a wonderful celebration has been planned for you with the family and your friends on the occasion of your birthday. We hope you will spend this time reflecting on your many achievements and know how very proud we are of you. With the best wishes, Mandela.
The words of presidents carry weight, but the task of choosing only a few is never easy.
She's very good with her family. She's very good with my family. She's loyal. She's kind. She's very generous.
Profoundly giving and utterly selfless.
She is absolutely amazing in a crisis, and she really is Queen Chicken Soup.
She's always ready to help, and she's always there for one.
Often the best gifts are those that are unexpected and unrehearsed.
I want a hippopotamus for my birthday. Any hippopotamus will do. Don't want a toy, a dinky tinky toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and I can see me now on my birthday, jumping out of bed. Oh, what a joy, what surprise when I open up my eyes, see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for my birthday. Only hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like the hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.